Hello and welcome back. Thank you for stopping again to take your time and spend it with me. I really appreciate it. Today I will be talking about my little mini palette, which I use all the time and carry with me wherever I go. Alright, so I'll get set up here. That little laminated piece of paper is the different colors that's in this mini palette. It's a mix of gouache and watercolors. And if I talk too or super fast here, don't worry, I will put the information in the description, the names of the paints and the brands and so on when I type up the description for this video. Alright, so let's get started. This is the first thing I'd like to talk about. It is a buff color by Daniel Smith, and it's a watercolor. So let me get set up here so I can swatch some of these colors for you. I'm just going to grab my sketchbook quick. Alright, let's find an empty page. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that first one is a Daniel Smith. I love this color. It's like cream, and it's just a nice neutral. You wanna throw in a neutral, this one's great. Sometimes I'm lazy, and I know some people love to mix their colors, and I'm not always the best at it, so sometimes cheat a little and just grab the paints in the tubes, but this one is one of my favorites. Alright, so that is a watercolor. And the next one is, hang on one second, got it on my hands. Alright, the next one is a gouache, Winsor Newton Flesh Tint. This one has a nice peach color, which I really enjoy using, especially when you're doing those peach flowers. I like using this gouache paint for it. The one next to it is a Mission Gold Vermilion Hue. Wait a second, it is actually a Holbein Vermilion Hue. So I will open up my Holbein set here, and I'm just trying to find the color. There it is, Vermilion Hue. And I do love this color because it is very bright and it looks orangey, has a lot of red, and I really like that. So that is Holbein Vermilion Hue. Swatch it here. Okay, next is the next color is a Mission Pink. It's Mission Shell Pink. It is the Mission Gold series. These are great for flowers. I keep grabbing the wrong one here. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Shell Pink, Mission Gold. And that is a watercolor. Next one is one of my favorites. It is a Winsor Newton Opera Rose. I love how bright this pink is. I mean, it is super bright. So that is a Winsor Newton Opera Rose. Okay, so now we are going to go a little bit out of order here. You see that next red paint? That is the Mission Permanent Red. What happens is sometimes these are not, the little plastic palettes are not like stuck onto my metal tin. I kind of just put some in the middle so they kind of get out of order sometimes. So that's why it's a little unorganized, but yes, that is the Mission Permanent Red, which is one of my favorites. Okay, so one of the darker blues on the bottom row, like I said, out of order here. This is a Mission Marine Blue. Right next to that is a Daniel Smith Moon Glow, and I love the look of this because it's like indigo and purple all mixed into one, but it also looks a little bit dark. I mean, it has a definite purple tint, which I really like. So that is Moon Glow by Daniel Smith. Okay, that bright blue at the bottom row is the Holbein Cobalt Turquoise Light. And these are also watercolor. The next one next to the turquoise is, let me see here, hang on. I know it's a really small palette, but sometimes I forget what's what. Okay, so this one is a Mission Viridian, which I left my set on the other side of the office, so I am just going to let you know that that is also a Mission Gold brand. So like I said, this little palette is a mix of all sorts of different colors from different brands that I use all the time. So that green, that bright green is Mission, only it's Viridian. It's a really fun green. Oh, whoops. Okay, go back and remix that. Next color is a green gold watercolor by Winsor Newton. I started my painting journey in 2015 for watercolors, and that's when I first bought this, and I guess I've used it a lot. So that is the Winsor Newton Green Gold. Next one is the Winsor Newton Naples Yellow. And that is also watercolor. Naples Yellow. Okay. Now I'm jumping back up to the top corner where that gray is, and that is the Art Philosophy brand. They used to be called Prima Marketing, but now they're called Art Philosophy, and this is their watercolor gray. And then I'm going back to the one next to the red. That's the Holbein Indigo. I know I'm jumping around a lot here. They kind of went out of order, and sorry about that. Alright, just trying to get organized so you can see all of the different paints. And like I said, if you miss it, I will put the information in the description. Just check it out there. Alright, so this is a yellow by Art Philosophy. and a light blue and a greenish blue color also. I don't really use these as much as I should. I use all the other ones, but I'd like to keep them there just in case if I'm doing like the sky and the landscape or something. I do like to use those. Alright, so that is a tour of my favorite little palette. And let me see here. Let me just move things up a little bit because you probably want to see what the other three looks like. I didn't get included there. Alright. Just moving it up a little bit. Okay. So this is my little mixed paint set that I use all the time and carry with me everywhere I go. And like I said, it's a mix of watercolors and gouache paints. And I hope this video was helpful, at least just to let you know some of the things that I use, some of the supplies. Alright, so thank you for watching, and more supply videos coming to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Take care.